This video is a supplement to the InterNACHI Home Inspection Standards of Practice course. Now, you may be enrolled in the course right now. You could be watching this video on YouTube. But if you're enrolled in the course right now, then right now we're in the introduction section. And how this works is the video itself is not part of any quiz or final exam question. So you don't have to watch the video actually, but I recommend that you do. So click the button and bring this video up in a new tab and follow along. I'm going to read the screen and you can read along with me. But again, if you don't want to, that's okay. You want to read on your own, that's just fine. But it may be nice, a good complement, a good companion video as you go along, and we'll go through the course slide by slide and see how it goes. So grab a cup of coffee and sit back and enjoy the course. So this course is designed to teach you about InterNACHI's Home Inspection Standards of Practice, which is available by visiting www.nachi.org/SOP. And the standards are the foundation upon which you build your own step-by-step process of performing a home inspection. The standards are the minimum, the absolute minimum of what you are required to do as a home inspector. The standards list systems and components that you are required to inspect, and they also list everything that you're not required to inspect. There's a lot that you're not required to inspect. So, for example, are you required to find every defect in a home? No. Are you required to find mold in a home? No. Are you required to find a plumbing drip that is not readily accessible or visible at the time of the inspection? No. Are you required to be responsible for a roof leak that happens the day after you perform a home inspection? No. So the standards of practice is a guide, and it helps a home inspector understand what he or she is required to inspect and not required to inspect. So get very familiar with the standards, which may change over time as the home inspection industry changes. So please refer to the standards of practice that are online and refer your clients to that standards of practice because it is a live document. And if it happens to change, you won't be referring to something that's old and outdated. So there's some terminology used within the standards, but they're fairly clear to understand and they're commonly used. Most of the terminology contained in the standards can be found at the InterNACHI glossary of terms. And we have a glossary that's online at nachi.org/glossary. There are quizzes at each section of this course to test your understanding of the course content. And they also provide an opportunity for you to review information that you may not have fully understood. Use the quizzes to your advantage, particularly as a preparation for the final exam. There's a final exam at the end of every free online course. I keep saying free online because InterNACHI is an accredited institution, accredited by the National Accrediting Agency of the U.S. Department of Education to provide InterNACHI members free online training courses, certifications, and continuing education. To progress through the pages of the course, just click the next page button and let's scroll down and check one out. So there's one down there. Next page. Check your local laws. The standards of practice are not exhaustive and cover the minimum requirements that an InterNACHI member must follow while performing a residential home inspection. But your state or province may have adopted rules, regulations, certifications, a licensing law, so please check those. Local laws and rules overrule anything that's national or international. And the course outline mirrors the home inspection standards of practice. So this course will follow in sequence, section by section, just as the standards of practice are outlined.